Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Voice of Guo on May 21st, 2020. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below and let us know what you think about what's happening in China. Now, let's look at some news stories today. Number one, multiple media groups in Hong Kong files protest letters against the Hong Kong police. A number of media groups in Hong Kong issued a joint statement requesting the Hong Kong police to stop violence against reporters opposing any system of screening reporters and suppressing the freedom of press. The Hong Kong Journalists Association, the Hong Kong Photojournalists Association, and 6 other organizations that were not invited to meet with Hong Kong Police Commissioner Deng Binqiang tomorrow, they had issued a joint statement. The statement made 6 requests, including asking the Hong Kong police to immediately stop verbal or physical violence against the media, to order police officers suspected of illegal detaining and attacking reporters to suspend for investigation in public events on Mother's Day, to publicly apologize to the reporters involved and propose specific improvement plans to strictly rectify the police department. The statement emphasized that for someone who advocates the quote, official certification system, quote, reiterating the interviewing is a basic civil right, and firmly oppose any system of screening reporters interfering, obstructing, and suppressing press freedom. Number 2, WHO hydroxychloroquine remains ineffective in treating the CCP virus. It appears that the CCP have been lying to the public on treatment methods. WHO held an emergency conference on 20th of May stating that hydroxychloroquine remains ineffective in treating the virus. On the contrary, many organizations have warned about its side effects. Some countries have also limited its usage to clinical trials only. President of the United States Donald J. Trump is taking the medication on a regular basis. Number 3, Hong Kong police assaulting reporters and wrongfully arresting emergency paramedics. A reporter from Hong Kong media, Yu Bin, said that she witnessed a policeman intruding a female restroom at Mong Kok to capture 2 women. When she tried to get the word of the policeman snatched her camera away and fired pepper spray at her face repeatedly. Another emergency paramedic, who's also a part-time pastor, criticized the police for being wrongfully arrested. This person said that they were given permission to enter lockdown area for rescue on the same night, but soon arrested for illegal trespassing when they were just finishing up with the 9th patient. Now I will pass down to my co-host Alice for the rest of the reporting.
Thank you, Mandarin. So now let's continue focusing on the situation in Hong Kong. Tonight, officials in charge of Hong Kong and Macau policy will summon representatives of the Hong Kong Political Consultative Conference. Officials may announce the decision to write mainland national security in Hong Kong Basic Law Annex 3, bypassing Legislative Council of Hong Kong and legislation process by Basic Law Clause 23. This act may become a national law that can be implemented in Hong Kong and realize one country, one system. And now moving on to next piece of news. Last British Governor of Hong Kong, Lord Chris Patten, was asked by FCC, the Foreign Correspondents Club, to reflect on what he said shortly before Hong Kong's return to China, and here I quote, "What I am worrying about is not that Hong Kong's autonomy will be deprived by Beijing, but that this right that will be bit by bit be lost in hands of some people in Hong Kong, which is happening right now." Lord Patten said he is extremely worrying about the current situation that Hong Kong's government is making decisions closely following the central government and calling on Carrie Lam and her administration to do the right things. So Hong Kong is not the only victim, and now let's turn our eyes to Macau as well. One of the most controversial provisions of a Macau national security law is preparatory behavior. This is a preparation by acting violence or other severe illegal means. Those who try to overthrow the central communist government or prevent or restrict the functions of central government Communist Party is punishable by up to 3 years in prison. During the legislative consultation that year, some criticized the definition of preparatory action is underdefined and vague. Some people in the education field request a clear explanation of preparatory behavior. The Macau authorities recognize that preparation behavior means that the act for crimes that have not yet been committed. It generally refers to preparing only for committing the relevant crime. Therefore, it is necessary to punish the preparatory behavior of the crime due to the relevant seriousness of the crimes of treason, splitting the country, subverting, inciting rebellion, and stealing state secrets. So that is all for today, and thank you for watching.